Welcome to Warriors TV in association with FE Morn of Whitley Bay. We have Sharks coach with us, Martin Grubb. Martin, a fantastic performance from your side this evening.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams are in the same boat coming into the game, Adam, where the festive period, obviously I think we had 4 weeks off, maybe the Warriors had 3 weeks. So, it was difficult to know what we're coming into. The games have been so close so far. And we, with the restrictions in Scotland, we've struggled to get on the ice, so we managed to get on a non-contact basis for a couple of sessions, focused on the game, and really just we came in with a game plan and said we have to execute, we have to get our feet moving, we have to move the puck and keep our discipline and try and play our style of hockey. And I think obviously getting that very early goal in the first shift, the morale goes up, and I thought we played really well. For 40 minutes we were really good. The last period, I guess, both teams, Whitley were obviously coming hard trying to score, and we were trying to preserve that shutout at the back end. And we're obviously delighted. Probably never expected to come in and with that kind of score line, but every player contributed. They deserve huge credit, and it's a massive statement for us.
Yeah, you were saying there about the restrictions up in Scotland, which differs to the ones in England. So, I mean, I guess coming to Whitley Bay is almost like the closest thing you have to a home game right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice to come here. I mean, I probably might never have said that before, but it's nice to come in and allow us to be able to play games and feel a bit more normality. It's what it is in Scotland. We're kind of a bit more used to the Four Nations approach has differed, and we've just got to do what we've got to do. And we've been doing our testing and whatever before, but ultimately the key for us tonight was coming in here ready, focused, and I guess fit as well, and and putting on that kind of performance. And of course, the result spoke for itself. And like you say, if that's what it has to take every week for us to get that performance, we'll take it.
Yeah, as you said, it's obviously difficult not being able to have as much on-ice training as you would like. But I guess because you're so familiar with these players you've got who've been a part of the Sharks system, past and present, you almost don't need to coach them in that sense. They know what their job should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, we spoke, before I went away with Great Britain, we spoke about that, about we almost should be a self-coached team. Yes, there's some new guys in and out, but ideally the core should know how we want to play. And ultimately, if we're honest, we let our fans down with the Widnes semi-finals. I mean, credit to them, they done what they had to do, but we felt disappointed and let them down. So, we knew coming in here that we wanted to respond. We wanted to show the fans that we were focused for the start of a new year. So restrictions, I guess, are what they are. We've just got to put up with what gets thrown at us. We've got to come and play. As I say, we prepared for a really tough game. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still a tough game regardless of the result, because we knew Whitley would never stop. Third period proved that. The physicality, regardless, was always going to be there, and we had to be clinical, and I think that was probably the difference. We took our chances, and obviously, as we keep saying, we're delighted with the result.
Yeah, exactly. You did take your chances when they came your way, but it's an emphatic score. I know you said it was close in terms of performance, but the scoreline, it's incredible. Probably send shockwaves around the leagues in some respects.
Yeah, nobody ever expects to come in here and win by that. They're two best teams in the league, and everybody knows that. And I think the games before have all been one-goal games, so nobody expects that. But as I say, we had a meeting on Friday. We spoke about our expectations for not only this game but the second half of the season. We did talk about having to be more clinical and more ruthless when we got up. And obviously we got that early goal tonight, which helped us. And I thought that we were ruthless tonight. Every chance we got, or a lot of chances we got, we took. We got an early lead that allowed us to play a nice composed game, allowed us to play behind the lead, which is always an easier thing to do than chase a game. And then when Whitley did have to chase and the gaps were opening up, we were able to pick them off. So I guess the discipline, not only in our system, but the discipline in the lack of penalties, and then our ruthlessness in front of the net served us well, and it probably does send a message through. But as we've said, that's just one game. It's a standard we've set, and now we've got to find a way to keep that high standard, because we know Whitley will be back, and we know the rest of the league are going to be gunning for not only us but the Warriors as well. And I guess that's the benefit of this year's league. Most people can beat anybody on any night, and we just want to keep this going.
Now, I know you'll say it isn't the case, but tonight I thought I'd seen the league champions out there tonight, which is the Sharks. I know you'll play that down, because as job as coach, you've got to keep your players hungry and motivated. But is there any crumb of comfort for the Warriors that they can still make this a title fight?
100%. Like, there's so much hockey. I spoke to Paul Matthews on the way down, and get well wishes to Paul. I know he's not here with COVID, but it's not over. You're right, I'm never going to say it's over. What I will say is, if we play like that, like we did for 40 minutes, we'll be difficult to catch. Yeah. But I think Wood showed it in the semis. We've had other teams. Well, we only beat Blackburn with 3 seconds to go, I think, down there. If you take your eye off the ball in this league, you get beat. I think that's the key. If we come in focused like we did tonight to any game, still 1 and 2 out there no matter what. But no, the Warriors won't lose many games. Ideally, I don't think we lose many games, but we've still got to play each other another twice, and you've still got to remain focused and make sure you don't slip up somewhere else. We lost in Solihull. We've got to go back there again. So I guess right now our message is focus on ourselves, keep winning games, keep asking questions of the Warriors to make sure they have to keep winning games. And if the gap, if the gap extends, great. If the gap closes, don't panic. Keep doing what we're doing. But I think you're right either way. The league winners come from that game. If it's us, of course, that's the plan, and we'll be delighted. But yeah, we need to keep focused, keep working hard. If we produce that standard of hockey, I think that's the standard bearer for the league now.
As always, Martin, it's an absolute pleasure talking to you, and I look forward to seeing you again later in the season.
Great, appreciate it. Thank you very much.